Welcome, everyone, to Pasadena, California, and the Rose Bowl in the shadow of the San Gabriel Mountains. Arroyo Seco, also home to the UCLA Bruins, and it just doesn't get much better than this. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense set on first down. They'll try the run. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
There you go. It's all
that
get the
blocking and
fucking
got
yeah.
5 out to the 26. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. They just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year. Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. On second down, looking again to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Got his man downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Talking to this coaching staff, they felt they had matchups in the passing game that they could win, and they wanted to test this defense and see if they could take the top off. Well, you saw it right there. Opening drive of the game, they're being aggressive, they're taking a shot, and they come up with a big one. And trust me, fellas, they're going to keep taking those shots because they've got some dudes outside.
He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bruins want to move quickly. On second down, he's looking downfield. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bruins. What a grab and go for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Bizarre.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oh, shit.
On the move from inside his 5.
Oh, no.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
We'll send them dogs at him. Yeah. Ooh. Hell.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking for a crease. It's Bickley.
Who the fuck is that safety?
After a pickup of 4.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back
Hey.
that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to...
Who the fuck is back there? That's why. Okay. Fuck. Damn. Shit, fuck it. You go there, I guess. Got some unknown nigga back there.
Feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be
Hell no. Hell no.
dynamic, but Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Mr.
Well,
Draft.
nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out. working on those critical down and distances, third downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage, I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a reverse. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the offense dialing up the jet sweep, and I like that idea because this receiver, with his speed, you want to try to get him on the perimeter, put the ball in his hands and see what can happen.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Lining up to add another. Splits those uprights right in half. So a drive there of 84 yards. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Damn!
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, you think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Over 2.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, shit.
Lofts one high and deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, UCLA. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You don't play all coverage and shade underneath, bro. That's the worst. That's the worst man defense you can play.
They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go.
Can't shade underneath and play off. You got to press and shade underneath.
They've got
What the hell?
playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring
He
it
tricked. All right, guys. All right. We not doing this.
Michigan ready to get that offense
Weak ass flex bone.
And
We ain't
David
doing this
Howley
shit.
would love to stick it in the end
We
zone
not doing
one
that.
more time
We
after
not doing
last
that.
drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Yeah, I need to add this to it.
Finds the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. That pass not close as he got drilled
what
trying
you
to
were
deliver it. They'll bring up
calling.
4th down.
Do the play.
Third and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something open. And maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
On 4th down, going to the air.
Oh, give me that shit. Fuck wrong with him.
And that pass picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big
I hate
return
when
out
I
of
do
that.
that.
They'll take it
Fucking
first
beats
down
me
at the
backside.
40.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get
I
in
guess I'll
position
keep
to make
that.
plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception,
Childish.
catching the ball, and making a big play.
Absolutely. Sorry, that's fine.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. He lost one down the sideline.
Damn.
It goes through his hands.
do
Oh, he
regular?
had an
Yeah, I thought so.
explosive play right there for the taking, but
Dead
couldn't
ass
reel
probably
it
should have
in.
just do a regular
The
ass ball.
incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
They're bringing heat.
Shit.
He got
Sending the
smacked
brooms
just
at
as
me,
he
huh?
released the pass. It's
Do that shit
incomplete.
again.
The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Movement here from the tight end. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
God damn.
This is a way to buy time. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face
Some no good.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long
My
and
boys
field
got
goal
tangled
range.
up.
You're
You
expecting
know
it to
what?
be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up 4th.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll try to throw and
Dumbass.
pick
What
up
the
the first down.
fuck?
Got it past to Martin. He will step out of bounds, but
What the hell?
big pickup and a first down for this offense. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly
Where
he
are you
needs
going?
to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
One back in the
Shit.
backfield. He
Oh,
gets
come
the
on,
carry.
50.
Defense there to stop
Hold
him
that block
after
a
he
little.
picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again.
There we go. No, you tricked that nigga.
Run there to pick up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that
Got an
one play to
idea.
pick up the first.
This shit probably broke, but fuck it.
They'll dial up
Oh,
the
hell
run on
yeah.
1st and goal.
Bitch! Oh,
And maybe
14!
he'll get back
Why
to
are
the
you
line
in the
of
end
scrimmage,
zone?
but no more than that.
And this offense that's new coming into the game. When they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses.
Oh, hell yeah.
Stopping the run.
Hell yeah. You stay over there.
No.
Really yo!
Let's see who the more physical.
Where's my line?
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
My line. Where is my line at? That was supposed to be me versus him.
Pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Shakes off.
Oh yeah, Caleb. Oh yeah, Caleb.
And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play. You practice all week long.
Whoa, whoa! Oh, we playing illegal.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
Oh, we playing illegal.
There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. And the offense has a gift back on the field after the call.
Damn, that's what we doing? That's expected out of a Michigan player.
Trying to run it in.
See his little no.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Can the D deny
This guy
him on
tripped.
2nd and goal? They move the tight end all over.
Bitch. Oh, come on, bruh. His awareness is not even that.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
If this ain't man, you're fucked.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Keep your damn hands off my kickers.
Pushes the lead to 14.
12 plays. 12 plays.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UAB is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 17 to Vanderbilt. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Damn, I wanted to switch stick that so bad.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Fuck it. Oh, yeah, you 5 wide.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The back goes in motion. He's looking to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense had that one well covered just a short gain there. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly
hero
after that.
moves at you.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can.
You ain't getting far. Come on.
Keep pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get.
You should say hi to you real quick.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Ooh.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball is going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Steps away to find some room.
Bitch ass nigga, get the ball.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold them.
Yeah, you think you do?
Fast motion from the offense.
Ooh. Fuck.
I'm
still good. I'm still good.
Quarterback
still
now
good.
on the run.
Damn, I should have threw it.
He's going to take off. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still on his feet at the 45. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Quarterback checking the play. He's going to pass. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. A run for the quarterback. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, UCLA.
And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.
Oh, shit, good move.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
quarterback wants to throw on second down. He makes the catch. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions.
Damn, I did it again, but it worked.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He wants to throw it again.
Ah, you asshole. Fuck you.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands.
Show thought he
get
was
it
going to
to
try
your
and get this.
playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Third down play from the gun. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Got it! You're baited.
Big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
That ain't man coverage, baby.
Now his second interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
UCLA will go back to work on offense.
You know what? Just because I feel like
Jesse, they've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, UCLA. And the beatdown has ensued. They've got the lead and trying to
just. Damn. 6 for 129? Yeah. Ball game.